Let's dive under the sea. Today, we're going to meet some amazing sea animals. Let's find out together. Are you ready? This is a crab. Crabs have 8 legs to walk, but they also have big claws. Can you see them? Here's a real crab. Look at how it walks sideways on the sand. Isn't it funny? Wow, a jellyfish. Do you see its soft, wobbly body? Here's a real jellyfish. Jellyfish float gently in the sea. Look, it's a fish. Do you see its fins moving? Here's a real fish. Fish live and swim in water. This is a turtle. Can you spot its hard shell? Here's a real turtle. Turtles walk very slowly and live both on land and in the water. Wow, a starfish. Can you count its 5 arms? Here's a real starfish. Starfish live in the sea and love to stick to rocks. Have you ever seen one? Look, it's an octopus. Can you count its arms? Here's a real octopus. Octopus live in the sea. Look at how the octopus is swimming in the sea. There it goes. This is a whale. Do you see the water spray? Here's a real whale. Whales are the biggest animals in the sea. Look at that water spray. This is a penguin. Do you see its tiny wings? Here's a real penguin. Waddle, waddle. That's how penguins walk. Isn't he walking in a funny way? Waddle, waddle. Wow, it's a seahorse. Do you see how it looks like a tiny horse? Here's a real seahorse. Do you see it holding the plant with its tail? Look, it's a dolphin. Dolphins love to jump out of the water. Here's a real dolphin. Dolphins are super fast swimmers, just like they're racing in the water. This is a stingray. Do you see its big fins? Don't they look like wings? This is a real stingray. Look how it flaps its fins and glides in the water. It looks like he's flying. Wow, it's a squid. Do you see its long arms? Here's a real squid. Do you see its big eyes? They help it see in the dark ocean. Look, it's a shark. Can you see its fins and sharp teeth? Here's a real shark. Sharks live in the ocean. They swim very fast and love to chase after fish. Here he comes. Look out! I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon. Bye!